Hi, welcome to the Gear Garage. My name is Zach. This is my little internet show about whitewater stuff. Today I want to talk about my new favorite river knife. It's the Tasman Salt 2 knife by Spyderco. This thing is really sweet, and I want to talk about why and compare it to a few other knives. First of all, I personally choose to put my knife in a pocket. I don't have an external knife, and so I usually have these clamshell PFDs. This is a knife I'll put right here. I know where it is, and so if I need to get to it with one hand and my eyes closed, I know right where my zippers are, I know right where the knife is, I can open it up, I'm ready to go. I can deploy this knife pretty quickly. I do admit having an external knife I can just do that with is quicker to deploy, I get that. But we're gonna see why I think this knife in particular is better than an external knife. So first of all, it's a Spyderco. Spyderco makes great knives, they make a good variety of knives. This is high quality steel. This knife is 2 ounces compared to my trusty Gerber Easy Out rescue knife, which is 3 ounces, so it's a little lighter. I'm trying to minimize the weight of my PFD. It's just, I know it's an ounce, but I'm trying to. And the one downside is it has a sharp tip, which I don't like. Now, maybe some of you may like that because you have to cut a raft open, maybe, who knows. I'm always afraid I'm gonna stab somebody with this. I don't see the value of a sharp tip. But these serrated edges are so powerful, and I love the fact that it's curved. I can really pull on the rope really well. So before I show you that, I do want to talk about the other cool thing about Spyderco knives is that if you send it back to them, they'll sharpen it for free and charge you $5 for shipping for life. So if your Gerber gets stolen, you have to sharpen it yourself, which is not easy with serrated edges. The Spyderco you can send back, and they do free sharpening for life. That's pretty amazing. The thing is, this knife is $137.50. It's as expensive as your PFD, where this one's $40. So there is a big price difference, but I think this knife makes a big difference for cutting and just for ease of use. And the thing I really like about it has nice size serrations and this curve. If I compare it to the Easy Out rescue knife, you know, that curve allows me to cut the rope really well. So if I just take my Easy Out, this is just a little bit of dirty throwback rope right here. The Easy Out cuts it in one just easy cut, but the Spyderco, when I do that same thing, it's like butter. You can't see the difference. I can feel the difference. And again, I think it's because it's a higher quality serration and because it's curved. It just really wants to cut that back. What I don't like about a lot of river knives that are that are external knives is that instead of being curved out, it's kind of back. And so this is the knife a lot of people like to use. This is a dive knife that people swear by because it has a really good locking mechanism. And it's true, this knife is not gonna fall out of its mechanism, but it's also not gonna cut this rope. I mean, I can already tell you, I've practiced with this a bunch. This knife will not cut this. I mean, eventually this will cut it, right? But it's just not gonna cut it that well. Whereas I throw this on and it's done, right? It's such a difference. So I'm not a big fan of dive knives. The classic is the Gerber River Shorty, and it cuts rope pretty well. It'll probably cut this in 1 or 2 pulls by me. 1, 2. Come on, River Shorty. And part of the reason is that again, it's going down instead of curving up, and the curving up really helps. So the Spyderco is better because I feel like the serrations are better. It's a higher quality blade, and that curve is just awesome. So for me, if my goal is to quickly cut rope as a rescuer, this is the knife I want to have. And I understand I get a little bit of a delay penalty. Like I have to open my PFD, pull it out. It's gonna take me a few seconds to get it out. But what I get in return for quick cutting, to me, is really worth it. And so I'm gonna recommend this knife to those of you that want to spend the money. Again, it's pretty expensive. And you know, this is, again, is almost expensive as your PFD, but this is just a high quality rope cutter. And if that's valuable to you, I think this is the one you want to go with. So as always, if you have questions, thoughts, concerns, add them in the comments below. If you have something better to suggest, I'd love to hear it. If you want to support the show and buy this on Amazon, I'll put a link down below. I get a little bit of a commission when you buy this on Amazon. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And just in general, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the great feedback, everybody who's super positive. Thank you for just urging me to keep doing this. It's really fun, and as always, I appreciate the comments, so please say hello. All right, see you next time. Thanks.